Urgent news alert! Bitcoin is facing unprecedented challenges, with analysts predicting an imminent collapse. After hitting a record high of 73,000, Bitcoin has struggled to maintain momentum, plunging below $60,000 amidst geopolitical tensions. Technical analysis suggests a further downturn is on the horizon. Investors beware. It's time to consider your options and act swiftly. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So here we are starting off with, these are the only three lines that matter right now. Green line, once we start trading above the green line, the bull trend will continue. Gray line, if we break down below this line, then we risk triggering a downtrend and revisiting 60k local bottom. Red line, we don't want to trade under this level. So, just in, the Germany launches the new Bitcoin exchange traded product today on the Deutsche Börse. Since there's a lot of gold bugs sitting on Bitcoin right now, I've put up this chart of long-term returns versus gold in stocks. If you are young, you can't afford not to be invested in Bitcoin. Real inflation is 10 to 15% via the shadow stats. So, seriously, Bitcoiners need to be aware of the battleground they are on. We are challenging the world's power structures. This epoch is when the fight begins. There are many internal forces here to stage the growth of Bitcoin, no matter how much they sound and look like us. A huge Bitcoin crash is imminent and we are so fucked. So, Bitcoin back to below 65,000, market waits for direction. Bitcoin dips back under the 65,000, leaving traders within the mixed signals. While a clearer move hasn't emerged, to be cautious and consider tight stop loss orders and unopened positions. The next few days will likely be crucial in determining the market's short-term direction. What's your take on the Bitcoin? Just in, crypto exchange trading volume continues to drop, returning to January 2024 levels. Closing April in the red would be the healthiest thing for Bitcoin to do, and that's what I agree with. Bitcoin Wyckoff reaccumulation pattern is still on the track, and we are looking for it and waiting for the next direction as well. The next 24 hours could signal if Bitcoin is heading to 52,000. So how will it look like? New risks are emerging, and Bitcoin could decline from our projected range of 52,000 to 55,000. Previously, we have pointed out various market structure data points for why this might occur. As we pointed out yesterday, Bitcoin miner revenues are falling short, which could signal that Bitcoin's fair value is quite a bit lower. Every profitable Bitcoin trader is watching these two data points. A moment of truth is near. Bitcoin has rallied from 60,000 to 67,500 in 4 days, almost reaching our line in the sand. However, the rally occurred within the 4 1-hour time windows and appeared driven by several blocks of larger orders instead of gradual buying during those 4 days. The real test is not our 68,300 line in the sand level, which symbolizes the previous high. After retesting this previous bull market's all-time high level, while previously rejected, caused a parabolic move in Bitcoin in the last cycle. The next stop, Bitcoin could dip to 59,000, flashing a buy signal, and here is why. The Bitcoin price has slumped over the 4% today amidst the sell-off in a broader cryptocurrency market, sparking discussions over the future trajectory of the flagship crypto. Amidst the recent crash, a prominent crypto market analyst warned over a potential dip in Bitcoin price to 59,000. However, according to several other market experts, this dip may present a lucrative buying opportunity for the market participants. So let's take a closer look at the analyst prediction to understand the current market trend. Analyst predicts the Bitcoin price to dip to 59,000. The recent decline in the Bitcoin price has weighed on the investor sentiment globally. Given the recent crypto market crash, many are speculating over the potential scenario of the broader market in the coming days. Amidst this, a prominent analyst, Ali Martinez, shared an important Bitcoin analysis, and according to Ali Martinez, Bitcoin faces two significant sell signals as the dash cross between the 50 and 100 SMA and a red 9 candlestick from the TD sequential. Notably, Martinez's analysis suggests that if Bitcoin falls below the 63,300, it could plummet to 61k or even 59k, sparking speculation over a potential breach of the $60,000 mark. Simultaneously, Kaiko, an on-chain analytics firm, also shared a bearish sentiment, attributing Bitcoin's recent 6% drop in April to geopolitical turmoils. While traditional safe havens assets like gold and the US dollar rallied, Bitcoin failed to capitalize on market turbulence, fueling concerns over its resilience amidst the global uncertainty. In the recent deep flash in the buying signal, amidst discussions surrounding a potential downturn in Bitcoin's price below the 60K mark, market experts are heralding it as a buy signal for savvy investors. Despite short-term volatility projections after the recent Bitcoin halving event, long-term forecasts paint a promising picture of Bitcoin's trajectory. For context, Spot on-chain analysis, powered by the Google Cloud's Vertex AI, forecasts the Bitcoin price fluctuating between 56K to 70,000 throughout the May, June, and July 2024. And with a 48% chance of dipping below the 60K. However, looking further ahead, they anticipate significant movement in the second half of 2024 with a 63% likelihood of hitting 100,000 and a 42% probability of surpassing 150,000 in the first half of 2025. Echoing this sentiment, Into the Block notes that the seasoned Bitcoin holders have begun selling off their holdings, and a trend typically observed at the onset and peak of the bull markets. Meanwhile, despite initial concerns, they reassure investors that this behavior aligns with historical market cycles and stress that ample time remains compared to previous cycles. Next up, the sell alert. Das Cross hints at an imminent Bitcoin collapse. For all the triumphs of the 2024, Bitcoin has lately been struggling to maintain any sort of positive momentum. Indeed, after tapping a new all-time high at $73,000 in March, the world's premier cryptocurrency has experienced a notable correction which, at the height of the Israel-Iran war scare, even saw it fall below the $60,000 level. While the situation has somewhat stabilized since, and Bitcoin managed to several days of positive, if highly volatile, trading, it is not only trading in the red again, but technically, analysis reveals that an even greater pullback may be imminent. As of April 25th, Bitcoin is facing two sell signals from two generally reliable technical indicators per an analysis posted on X by the prominent crypto expert Ali Martinez. For starters, TD Sequential, a tool that uses past performance to identify a coming trend change, whether bullish or bearish, has flashed its own sell signal on the 12-hour chart on Thursday. And additionally, a Das Cross, a chart pattern that forms when an asset's short-term moving average falls below a long-term moving average, also appeared on the same Bitcoin price chart. So Martinez concluded that should Bitcoin's price drop below the 63,300, a dangerously possible next move given the recent sharp downtrend and a past time price of 63,827, the world's foremost cryptocurrency might find itself dropping to 59,000. Two sell signals were presented on the Bitcoin 12-hour chart, a Das Cross between the 50 and 100 SMA and a red 9 candlestick from the TD Sequential. If Bitcoin falls below the 63,300, brace for the possible dives to 61,000 or even $59,000 price position. So that's kind of all the information we got for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.